This is one of the reasons that the 1980s was my favorite era for Lego trains. Hey, it's Bricktsar. I'm looking at more vintage Lego. This set here, 7860, came out in 1980, and it may not look like all that much to you, and perhaps today nobody would really want it if it was in a new set, but I do. I wish Lego did stuff like this. Lego made so many great accessories, and this one is the remote controlled signal tower. It's a 12-volt era set, so it's got those center rails like I have here, and basically it has a red and a green light to tell the train to stop or to go, and you can turn the track on and off, much like we used to do back in the day with model trains before they had the what you call before they had digital command control, things like that. You had to block control your trains, meaning it's powered by the rails, and you'd have to have different sections of the track isolated from other sections of the track. So I think that's how this works. And I love this set, even though I've never actually built it. So today we are finally going to do it and see how this thing works. See if I can make it work the right way. So being that this is old and that there's probably a limited supply of these anymore, it's getting more and more expensive to find these. You're probably going to look at getting a boxed one like this, $100 or more. One without the box, probably still close to $100. And there's not a whole lot of things with it. But the most important things you get with this that are unique to this set is this blocked section. You can tell it's got the triangle. So if you're ever going through a used lot and you're not interested in Lego 12-volt trains, if you see this triangle, that's a valuable piece. The others are common. These here don't have the triangle. So yeah, this is, and if you can see here, let me see if I can focus in on this. There's a piece of plastic in between the rails, so that electrically isolates it right there. And you couldn't have a true isolated block unless you had two of these, because like with my oval that I have here, even if I just had an isolated section, it would still have continuity all the way around, so you got to break it in two places, and that's what you do. And with traditional model railroads like the one that I have, so this is my HO scale model railroad, and it is designed basically from, I think this layout was designed from something that came out in the 60s, and I use these selectors. You decide which transformer, I got two of them, that you want the power to come from, and then these metal rails are insulated by little plastic rail joiners strategically placed in different places around the layout. So the principle is that you could use this control system and turn on and off different sections of the rail so trains will stop, and then you got the signal that'll give you the green or the red light depending on if that track section is active. So we're going to hook up just a little short section of the track layout. So I'm not going to use all of the rails. I'm going to take the rails and I'm going to put them on the section of track here. So I'm going to build the signal tower, plug this into the lights. I'm not sure which way this needs to go. Like that. Oh, look, it's got studs on it there. Let's do this. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Alright, you're supposed to wrap it around, I think. Alright. Oh no, that's going to be in the way. I'm going to go over here on this side of the track. I'm not going to be running anything on the 9-volt track. I think that connects to this part here. Don't know which way it goes. That way or that way. I'm going to put it here. Alright. So the rails have these little holes here, and that's basically where you can connect the power to turn the rail on and off like that. There we go. I think this is both for this side. So I think this side is going to be the side that, which one's, oh, this is the side that's turned off. I see. So that's why they got it this way. So you connect both of those there. And then that's got to go under the rail. Like so. Oops. Probably could have put this in a better spot. Oh. There we go. I have my speed regulator. I think this just connects to it just like that. That's simple. And then the other end, this is for the rail. We'll plug in here. Uh-oh. Came on. So that means the section should have power. So let me push everything down good. All right. And we'll test this out. Okay. So if I did this right, there should be power on this rail as the train comes by. Uh-oh. Why is my train not moving? What just happened? Oh, it came off the track. There he goes. All right, let's see what happens. He should go on through, and he does. A little bumpy right there. Oh, he's not good right there. I need to move this over. All right. So it's green. Let's see what happens if I push the red button. Okay, the light should turn red and the train should stop. Whoops, it didn't work. What am I doing wrong? I can turn the light off by it's actually doing the up. Something's not right. I did it wrong. I know what I did wrong. I had the other side of the insulating block in the wrong direction. So I got to take that off. I had them oriented opposite. They need to be the same way. I flipped this one around. I forgot to flip the other one around. Okay, let's see if it works now. So the track is green. We got the green light. Push the button and it stops. Oh, it worked. Nice. Okay, let's try it again. Now it's red. And it stops. If I push the button. Beautiful. I love it. That is so simple and neat. So you basically need one for the I think these are like LEDs right here. Because I had actually had the polarity reversed, and it does matter which way the polarity is as to whether it's red or green when you push the button. I was having it be green when it would stop and red when it would go. But now I got it right. Pretty simple. So that goes over the isolated block. This is the isolated section from here to here. You could make it as large a section as you wanted. You can make it a siding. That's usually the way you do it in model railroads. You'll make a passing siding where you can electrically isolate it. Now Lego does do that with the 9-volt switches. When you throw them, the power only goes in the direction of whichever direction the turnout is on the switch. Kind of a simplified way of doing this. But this, you have more control of where you put the blocks. So I like that. Of course, you can only do it in straight sections. But there's an alternative method. You could just manually cut the rails. You could cut a curved rail to break that electrical connection. And you could attach your own wires in different places. I mean, the curved rails have places where you can attach these single connectors like that. You wouldn't even have to cut them. I think that's a connection there and there. So yeah, you wouldn't have, all you'd have to do, you wouldn't have to cut the wires, you just have to cut a rail or otherwise somehow electrically insulate it between the other rails. So you could make as many sections as you want. And this is just simple electronics. You wouldn't even have to have this part. You could make your own just using simple switches. But I'm very happy and pleased with this. Oh, it didn't stop that. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I didn't push the button all the way, so it's neither good nor stop. There we go. Nice.